Hello everyone, Ron here from RJJ's Reactions, and I'm back with 21 Pilots, and the next track is Tear in My Heart. I already did Heavy Dirty Soul a while ago before I started doing the album in order, so you can search that one up. It's in the playlist. I have playlists for a lot of the artists. Once I've done two or three songs, I usually make a playlist for them, so you can check that out for 21 Pilots if you like. So let's have a look at Tear in My Heart, and then we'll have a look at the lyrics after the song. Okay, this is the official video. I will have to probably put words over this in order to get it up on YouTube. I put my picture frame up above to try to stay out of the video, but I'm going to have to cover it up anyway, so I'll do my best. Tear in My Heart, 21 Pilots. We always know that 21 Pilots really brings everything to the table when they do music or video. And here we have Josh on the left and Tyler on the right with his piano and got the drums. All right, let's go. We're on a city street in Korea, perhaps.
Sometimes you gotta bleed to know that you're alive and have a soul. But it takes someone to come around to show you how. She's the tear in my heart. I'm alive. She's the tear in my heart. I'm on fire. She's the tear in my heart. Take me higher than I've ever been. The songs on the radio are okay, but my taste in music is your face. And it takes a song to come around to show you how. She's the tear in my heart. I'm alive. She's the tear in my heart. I'm on fire. She's the tear in my heart. Take me higher than I've ever been.
All right, so he looks really nervous here. He's circumspect looking around, and something strange happening with people's eyes, or he imagines something strange happening with people's eyes because he's very superstitious or something looking around here. The lyrics are popping up here, but we'll look at them separately after the video. Great sound, of course, as usual from 21 Pilots.
Than I've ever been. Than I've ever been. Than I've ever been.
Uh-oh.
You fell asleep in my car, I drove the whole time. But that's okay, I'll just avoid the holes so you sleep fine. I'm driving, here I sit, cursing my government for not using my taxes to fill holes with more cement. You fell asleep in my car, I drove the whole time. But that's okay, I'll just avoid the holes so you sleep fine. I'm driving, here I sit, cursing my government for not using my taxes to fill holes with more cement. Sometimes you gotta bleed to know, that you're alive and have a soul, but it takes someone to come around to show you how. She's the tear in my heart. I'm alive. She's the tear in my heart. I'm on fire. She's the tear in my heart. Take me higher than I've ever been. My heart is my armor. She's a tear in my heart. She's a carver. She's a butcher with a smile. Cut me farther than I've ever been. Than I've ever been. Than I've ever been. Oh, than I've ever been. My heart is my armor. She's the tear in my heart. She's a carver. She's a butcher with a smile. Cut me farther than I've ever been.
Okay. Wow, that was fun. Interesting. A lot of interesting scenes going on there. Playing with a few ideas, I think. But let's have a look at the lyrics now, and I'll talk a little bit more about those. The music was great as well. Tear in My Heart by 21 Pilots. The lyrics were written by Tyler Joseph, as most of them are. Starts off with something I'm not going to try to say, but apparently it means hello or something along those lines in Korean. Sometimes you got to bleed to know that you're alive and have a soul, but it takes someone to come around to show you how. So I think as you move through the video and near the end, you see, I think that's probably Tyler's wife now. Maybe she was his wife at that time, or maybe she was his girlfriend. I'm not sure, but in the video, I think it's supposed to represent a friend or a girlfriend that comes around to show you how. She's the tear in my heart, I'm alive. She's the tear in my heart, I'm on fire. She's the tear in my heart, take me higher than I've ever been. So sometimes when you fall in love, you feel like you're floating or you're being taken higher, right? But you can also and you feel alive, but you can also I'm on fire. It can be both good and bad. We saw in the video representation at the end, she was beating the daylights out of him. So I don't know really. I think maybe that's supposed to represent the wake up call, but I could be wrong about that. You noticed at the beginning when I mentioned in the video that he was looking around very paranoid, very suspicious or afraid of things. There's a lot of fear in his eyes and his facial expressions, which was done very well, by the way. Um, so I think that maybe this person has helped to overcome some of those fears and trepidations. Then the songs on the radio are okay, but my taste in music is your face, and it takes a song to come around to show you how. Um, I'm not sure what to pull out of that exactly. He mentioned in Lane Boy about some of the common songs and things. So it's the music's okay, but my music is your face. I think it's going to be in your face. It's going to be more powerful. It's going to have more meaning than some of the other songs um, that you listen to on the radio, generally speaking, anyway. I'm going to move down because we've covered the. Oh, that's going to cover up. You fell asleep in my car. I drove the whole time, but that's okay. I'll just avoid the holes so you sleep fine. I'm driving here. I sit cursing my government for not using my taxes to fill holes with more cement. Yeah, okay. So if you really care about somebody, right, and you can imagine the scene driving with them. They're trying to sleep, or maybe their heads up against the window or whatever, and you're avoiding the potholes in the road so that you don't disturb them. You care so much about them that you're willing to go through the extra effort or pain or whatever it is to protect them and to keep them safe and comfortable and all of that. Um, okay, that's just repeating those lines. Sometimes you got to bleed to know that you're alive and have a soul, but it takes someone to come around to show you how. So sometimes you have to suffer to know that you're alive. Sometimes you need the bad to recognize the good. I think that's where he's coming from here. And that you have a soul. I'm going to take that to mean that you have yourself or your identity with self, because I don't believe in souls in the literal sense, but in the colloquial sense, we can go with that. But it takes someone to come around and sort of wake you up and get you to recognize that you have these things, and it's not all about the torment and the fear and the paranoia, etc. She's the tear in my heart, I'm alive, I'm on fire, take me higher. We've kind of looked at that. My heart is my armor. She's the tear in my heart. So I think maybe that's meaning the love for her, the strength of this relationship too, is his armor. She's a butcher with a smile, cut me farther than I've ever been. So she's, I'm guessing that this is sort of waking him up, open your eyes, and so it hurts, but it's worth it. It's worth the pain to go through and to sort of recognize these things. I'm just sliding down. I think maybe that's the end of the lyrics. Yes, it is. She's a butcher with a smile, cut me farther than I've ever been. Yeah, tear in my heart. So yeah, sometimes love is painful. Sometimes it's difficult. It's hard. It's hard to trust. It's hard to have faith in another person, that much faith, to be so close to you. And it can be dangerous and painful, but it can also be very rewarding, and it can also help you in your own psychology in your own life as well. Maybe I'm drawing too much out of it. Maybe I'm just babbling on like an idiot. I don't know, but that's what I'm going to say. So there you go. Take it or leave it. Let me know what you think about the song or about any of the 21 Pilot songs that I've covered so far on the channel. I think there's one more song on this particular album, and then I'll have to decide what to do, whether to go back to a previous album or whether I should move forward or whether I should mix it up. I'm not sure. You can let me know what you think, and I'll take that into consideration as well. All right, it's Ron from RJJ's Reactions. Keep listening, keep having fun. Until next time, bye bye for now.